Hello there everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Mortal Kombat 2. So next up we're going to be going with Baraka. So Baraka is a Tarkatan. I'm pretty sure they don't mention that in this game, but he's part of the Tarkatan race of Outworld. And he's quite the evil douchebag considering he led the attack against Liu Kang's Shaolin Temple and basically killed a bunch of people. I mean, granted a lot of people die in Mortal Kombat, but man, that's fucked up. Thinking the attack like that basically just to get the whole tournament started. What an asshole. And Baraka is definitely one of my favorite characters. I will say he's, really intimidating looking, pretty cool. Pretty cool character. I like Baraka personally, and he's definitely the best character in the arcade game, if you ask me, because he's the only character I can really kick ass with in the arcade game, because, I don't know why, but the AI tends to fall for his, blade swipe quite a bit, or not his blade swipe, but his blade fan, this move right here. They tend to jump into that quite often, which is freaking awesome, let me tell you. Other times they'll just walk in. It's not just the Super Nintendo version. They'll do that on the arcade version usually too. Anyways, here's his first fatality. Oh man, that'd be a very, very disturbing way to die. Basically just, sliding slowly down to this horrendous looking creature. Ugh. Just the idea alone creeps me out a bit. So I figured now might be a good time to address something. Some people may be wondering, how is Nayoshi always starting on a different stage? Every time I play Mortal Kombat 2, it always starts on the Deadpool. Well, you see, this is similar to the arcade version of Mortal Kombat 2. If you let the demo play, then you'll start on the stage that the demo last played on. So, for example, in this playthrough, we started on the Wasteland, because I left the demo playing for a bit, when the two AI characters fight each other, just to show you how the game's played and whatnot. And it was on the Wasteland, so then I hit start, I start the game, and boom, I'm on the Wasteland. And did the same thing in the arcade version, so yeah, just figured I'd point that out. That's why, it's always on the, or why it's always changing. If I just, started the game and went right to start, change the options or whatever, then it would be on the Deadpool and every time, so... Yeah, if I did watch the opening intro where, they go through that story with text and whatnot, it would always be on the Living Force, so... Just thought I'd point that out for you guys. For anyone that was curious, because maybe someone was curious, but, nobody's actually asked that in the comments as of right now, but, just figured I'd point that out in case you ever want to do a playthrough of this game and you want to start on a different stage every playthrough like I did. The only problem with that is, of course, you're going to be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and that's no fun. So, what I personally did is I just walked away while it was going on, and then, then I don't know which stage I'm starting on, and, if it was a stage I had, then I would redo it, and, yeah, but, there's a second fatality, just a basic decapitation. Yeah, nothing too special about it. His decapitation fatalities would get much better in the later games, if you ask me, but, yeah, I remember Mortal Kombat 2 was working on limited hardware and all that, so it is understandable. It's one of those cases where they did what they could, I'm sure. In fact, I actually remember reading, I can't find this article anywhere now, and it really upsets me because it's very interesting to me, but supposedly one of Baraka's original fatality ideas was actually have him cut the opponent's stomach open, and then you'd literally watch the character's organs spill out of them. And, believe it or not, the creators actually said, at least from what I've read, I can't confirm if this is true or not, but, the creators actually thought that was too gory. They thought it was a bit too much, so they cut it out. I'm like, could you imagine that actually being in this game? Like, holy crap, man, that would fucking blow my mind. That would put every other fatality to shame, really. Like, Kung Lao's hat slice we saw in the last part, my god, that would be child's play compared to that, in my opinion, so. And interestingly enough, every game Baraka's appeared in since then, he hasn't had that fatality, so. It could be complete bullshit, it could just be the article writer lying. I don't know, like I said, I haven't seen it in years, and I can't find it anywhere, so that's what I'm going to assume, but at the same time, maybe it's true. I wish you could ask John Tobias and Ed Boon themselves if that's true or not, because I'm very curious to know now. Like, could you just imagine that with, graphics like this, graphics like the arcade game back in the 90s, back in 93? Like, God, that would be insane. That would be truly insane. I'm sorry, Katana, I love you. Oh no. It's so horrible to see her just laying in her own, laying a pool of blood there. Anyways, on to Liu Kang. Yeah, the hero of the game, the one whose temple we attacked, and yeah, it's truly good versus evil, and unfortunately, evil's gonna win this time, I'm afraid. Don't worry though, Liu Kang, you'll get your moment to shine later. So like I always say, when you're fighting Liu Kang, duck, and that's why. And that was not easy to land, by the way, let me tell you. If I ever land that uppercut, I am extremely lucky, that's all I can say. Because it is not easy to land, but there we go, another double flawless. See, this is why Baraka is such a badass, seriously. He just mops up the floor with everyone. Yep, no revenge for you, Liu Kang. Head on to Sub-Zero now. I still wonder though, who the fuck are you? The original Sub-Zero was killed. The one in the original game was... Excuse me. The original Sub-Zero in the original game was killed. Who is this? Who is this? Like seriously, are you like his long-lost cousin or something? That just so happens to have ice powers too? I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe we'll find out when we do his playthrough. Maybe. I don't know. Just maybe. Alright, come on. I want your head to come off. There we go. I don't know why I was having so much trouble getting that fatality to work this game, but whatever. There it is, and yeah, it's not supposed to bounce back like that. I'm guessing that's because I was on the other side of him instead of the usual side, so yeah, I guess you could call that a glitch, but not really. And now we got Melina. Yeah, the beautiful Melina, and at least until she takes her mask off. Like I said, like Reptile, she's hiding something under there, so yeah, it's part of the reason why I never had a crush on her like I did Katana. But hey, maybe Baraka has a thing for her. Maybe has a thing for that type of lady. Who knows? Definitely not trying to suggest anything. Nope, not at all. Yeah, yes I shall. In the acid with you. Hope you had a good swim. I just realized I only pulled off his friendship once, haven't I? Fuck me. Well, there's still 3 more opponents and Shanks and... Okay, 4 more opponents, my bad, so... We still got time, but of course I gotta show off the spike fatality here, so... We're gonna have to wait on that, unfortunately. No worries, though. No worries. Apparently pterodactyls are still alive in the Outworld, too, because, I'm not sure if that bird in the background is supposed to be a dinosaur or what. It could be something completely different. If you're wondering why I didn't duck for Johnny Cage here like I usually do, it's because I was trying to get him to do Shadow Kick and then, you know, cut him up with my blades. I'm pretty sure that would have worked, but at the same time, the more I think about it, I think his Shadow Kick actually counters that, if I'm recalling correctly, so I could be wrong. You might just be better off ducking and, you know, taking the uppercut the more I think about it, so might not want to try to emulate what I did there. Anyways, now we got Kung Lao, last game's champion. What's up, Kung Lao? I'm guessing you're not too happy that I attacked your Shaolin Temple and killed Liu Kang. I killed your Shaolin brother as well, so... Imagine that means you're going to be extra hard, right? Or maybe not. Maybe not. This isn't Killer Instinct 2, after all, where apparently your ending actually gets determined by who you killed in that game. That's very interesting to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a Killer Instinct fan, personally. I've tried the first game a couple times, and I just can't get into it, personally. I don't see the appeal that everyone else does, but I did hear about Killer Instinct 2 when I was watching a live stream recently. I was quite interested by that, actually. It'd be kind of cool if Mortal Kombat did that sometime, but at the same time, it'd also be kind of weird. Just a little bit. Like, could you imagine, Baraka's ending changed because I spared Kung Lao with a babality, and then, the ending is Shao Kahn's like, "You motherfucker! You did not kill Kung Lao! Execute him immediately!" Like, that would be really weird, so maybe not the best idea, just a random thought. I don't know, I think it could be cool if done right, but, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just trying to come up with something to talk about, because I need something to talk about for this game, now don't I? Anyways, we got Scorpion here, Mr. Mortal Kombat himself, and he is down. Down like a motherfucker. I believe I do pull off friendship on him, so don't worry, you guys will see the friendship again. Yep, I do. I can tell. You can immediately tell I'm going to do a Babe Alley or friendship the minute I start sweeping as much as I do. Alright, so happy birthday! If you're curious to know what that is, yes, it is a present wrapped up. You'd think since Baraka is from the Outworld, he wouldn't even know what a present is, but apparently he does, so I wonder what's in that box, though. I'm quite curious now. Maybe it's a head. I mean, it is the Mortal Kombat world, and Baraka is Tarkatan, so it wouldn't shock me if wait, who the fuck was that? Who the fuck was that in the background? I know I keep bringing this up, but seriously, who the fuck is that guy? Look at him! He looks just like Sub-Zero and Scorpion, only gray. What? Maybe we'll see him later, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I know we won't see that guy in the background there. Who the fuck is that guy? Seriously, I want to know. Well, the game never explains, and I'm pretty sure it's never explained in any sequels either, so that kind of sucks. And now we got Shang Tsung as Scorpion again. Hit me with the spear, that's no good. Damn it, you're not doing the pattern. Why aren't you doing the pattern? Do the pattern. Thank you. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but it worked. It worked, that's all that matters. Yeah, bitch. You boss me around no more. Yeah. Look into my pretty eyes as you die, motherfucker. Ha 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 ha. Alright, now to the fun parts. Ugh. Freaking Kentaro. Thank God this isn't the arcade version, because if it was the arcade version, I would have to be Sub-Zero in order to beat him, but thankfully this is the Super Nintendo version, where I at least have a fighting chance, so yeah, again, part of the reason why I like the Super Nintendo version way more than the arcade version. Oh, come on. Well, that worked, I guess. Wasn't what I was planning, but it worked. So I ain't gonna complain.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright. Oh, the fucking fireball! God damn it, I hate when he does that. Seriously. Alright, get in the corner. Yes! Thank you! I did not actually expect that to work, but thankfully it did. Alright. We're done. Whew. That worked out better than expected. Alright, on to Shao Kahn. You will command me no more, Emperor.
Is that your best?
We haven't started yet. And one thing that's awesome about Baraka, you can just do this, and the dumbass keeps walking into it. Like, stop taunting and walk into it like a dumbass already. No, really, he's this easy. Are you kidding me? Aw, he broke through it that time, but yeah. Again, Baraka is the best MK2 fighter in my opinion. Like, seriously.
You will die, mortal.
No, I think you're... Oh, you motherfucker. I think you're gonna get your ass chopped up, bitch. Yeah, keep walking into it. Yeah. Walk into it. Good boy. I just can't believe the programmers didn't think about this. Oh, that's great. So that's another way you can beat Shao Kahn, but there is one other way I will show off later, so don't you worry. So one other thing I should mention real quick too, the past 3 endings and this ending that I've completed, or gotten, they are non-canon, so you can just ignore them. But I'll be sure to mention which endings are canon, which ones aren't. I just haven't been doing that lately, so I just want to get that out of the way real quick. But yeah, Baraka wins. Shao Kahn's rule is over. Once again, you are the supreme Mortal Kombat warrior. Known for his unpredictable actions and wild fits of anger, Baraka goes on a rampage. After defeating the Earth Warriors, he attacks Shang Tsung, Kintaro, and finally Shao Kahn himself, and that is a very disturbing picture. After defeating Shao Kahn, Baraka's race of mutants rise from the wastelands and rebel against what is left of Khan's army. They eventually win, and the outworld comes under the rule of King Baraka. I wonder if he wears the helmet there. That would actually look kind of cool on him, I think. But anyways, folks, that was Baraka for you. And that's going to do it for me. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Later.